In 2002, a nation with no World Cup pedigree reached the semi-finals, on home soil, in front of a disbelieving world. In 2018, a small Balkan country of just 4 million people played in the World Cup final. And in 2022, an African nation dismantled giants one by one, Belgium, Spain, Portugal, and marched into the last four of the greatest sporting event on earth. Every World Cup needs its underdog story, and in 2026, the biggest, boldest, most expanded World Cup in history, the conditions have never been more perfectly set for another impossible dream to come true. The question is, which team will it be? Welcome back. Today is day 7 of our World Cup 2026 deep dive series, and we're tackling the question every fan, every analyst, and every tactical mind is asking right now. Who are the dark horses? Who are the underdogs? And most importantly, which team has what it takes to shock the world? Because here's what most people don't realize. With the expanded format of the 2026 FIFA World Cup, the chances of a surprise run are higher than ever. More teams, more matches, and a larger knockout field mean underdogs have more room to dream and deliver. This is not speculation, this is structure. And structure in football changes everything. The 2026 FIFA World Cup, hosted by the USA, Mexico, and Canada, is not just a tournament. It's a massive, unprecedented event. With the expansion to 48 teams and a record-breaking 104 matches, the scale of this edition offers complexity and unpredictability at a level football has never seen before. The journey to the final at MetLife Stadium on July 19, 2026, now requires surviving a new round of 32, meaning the traditional path to the trophy has become more grueling and more wide open. The new 48-team structure is a game-changer for underdogs. With the top 2 plus some of the best third-place teams advancing, there's more room for a slip-up, and for surprise packages to squeeze through. Weaker groups mean outsiders can build confidence, and an extra knockout round gives informed teams even more opportunity to ride momentum deep into the tournament. The door isn't just open, it has been taken off its hinges. So let's get into it. Who are the teams that could genuinely shock the world? First, let's look at Norway. Few teams outside the established elite can boast a superstar quite like Erling Haaland. Norway's talisman is supported by Martin Ødegaard, a midfield metronome with Premier League class, and a supporting cast that has matured as a group. Ståle Solbakken system accentuates their direct, transition-heavy approach, maximizing space for Haaland's devastating runs. Norway dominated qualifying, including 2 wins over Italy, and enters the tournament as one of the sexiest dark horse picks. At odds of 33-1, this is a team that carries genuine danger. Then there is Japan. Japan operates with the cleanest pressing synchrony in the group stage and is widely discussed as a dark horse contender. Their pressing traps are clock precise. This is a team built not on individual brilliance, but on collective intelligence. A system so disciplined and so relentless that it can suffocate even the most technically gifted opponents. Japan at 41 makes compelling cases as a potential tournament shocker. Next up is the selection from Colombia. Colombia is entering 2026 at just the right time. The team has reached peak performance because of their successful Copa America run and skilled attacking players. With stars like James Rodriguez and Luis Diaz, they create an unpredictable attacking style that few defenses can fully prepare for. If their defense holds up, Colombia could go very deep. And we have the team from South Korea. Known for their disciplined approach and counter-attacking prowess, South Korea can exploit weaknesses in top-ranked teams. Stars like Son Heung-min provide the crucial edge needed in high-stakes matches. The team maintained an unbeaten record during their qualifying campaign and stood at the top of their group, securing qualification with authority. They've done it before, and tournament football runs through their DNA. And finally, Turkey. Turkey often flies under the radar, but that's exactly what makes them dangerous. With a new generation blending young European-based talent and experienced players, Turkey has quietly built a balanced squad. Historically unpredictable, they can rise when expectations are low. They bring volatility, attacking energy, and enough technical quality to reshape their group if they hit form at the right time. Here is what separates an upset from a miracle: preparation. Underdogs benefit greatly from tournament football, where a compact schedule rewards organization, momentum, and defensive resilience. An underdog doesn't necessarily have star power, but it has discipline in how it approaches tactics. Look at Morocco in 2022. They didn't out-talent Belgium or Portugal. They out-organized them, out-disciplined them, and outlasted them. Switzerland remains one of the most reliable teams in Europe, yet continues to be underrated. The squad is disciplined, well-organized, and exceptionally tough to break down defensively. Many analysts believe they could be the tournament's dark horse, capable of delivering surprises deep into the knockout stages. The blueprint is clear: defend with structure, transition with speed, and be fearless when the moment comes. This isn't just football analysis, it's a story about human possibility. When Morocco reached the semi-finals in Qatar, an entire continent wept with pride. When South Korea made the semis in 2002, they didn't just inspire a nation, they changed how Asia saw itself in the global sports order. As history has shown, you don't need to be the best team. You just need to be the most prepared, the most disciplined, and sometimes the most fearless. In a world where everything feels predetermined, where the same elite clubs, the same rich nations, and the same familiar names dominate every headline, the underdog story is the antidote. It reminds us that on any given day, with the right game plan and the right belief, anything is possible. The 2026 World Cup begins June 11th. 104 matches, 48 nations. And somewhere in that bracket, right now, in some training ground in Oslo, or Seoul, or Medellin, a team is preparing quietly, methodically, with zero attention from the world. And come July, they might just own it. Norway's Haaland ready to explode, Japan's system ready to suffocate, Colombia's flair ready to dazzle, South Korea's discipline ready to grind, Turkey's hunger ready to ignite. The stage is the biggest in football history. The door is wide open. And somewhere, one underdog is about to walk right through it. Stay locked in. Tomorrow we go deeper.